What's up everyone? So in today's video we are going to be installing the Nanit. This is the Nanit Pro Camera with wall mount. I'm going to be installing it here in baby's room right above her crib. And so today is really just going to be an unboxing, what's in the box, the installation, how the installation goes, and then just a quick little run through of the app, just to show you guys a little inside that's like separate from the manufacturer's videos, which you can find online, you can find on YouTube, but I just want to give you more of a little inside look. One thing to note right now is that I did just get surgery on my left arm, so if the installation goes pretty smooth with like 1.5 arms, then I'm pretty sure anybody at home or anybody watching this video can handle it just fine. So I'm gonna start with the unboxing. Okay. If you guys want to pause and read this, you can go ahead and do that now. Okay, so for installation purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the breathing band inside of the box. This will be wrapped around the baby and be reading, I guess, connect via Bluetooth to the camera, which then will connect to your app via Bluetooth or your internet. And so we'll give you all the alerts and everything. But this is monitoring baby's movement, baby's heart rate, I think heart rate, for sure movement, and kind of talking back and forth to the camera so that the camera can alert you on your phone. So let's go ahead and go over everything that came in the box. I had a measuring tape that I brought up, but it comes with a measuring tape. I had brought up some wall anchors, but also comes with wall anchors. And then I have a drill that I'm going to use in order to set these wall anchors, but you don't need a drill. You could use a screwdriver if you have one. The drill just makes it a little bit easier. And then even comes with on the mounting bracket for the camera mount, right? So this is what's going to get screwed into the wall. It has a level on it built in that stays inside, which I think is really cool. That way you know you're mounting the mount level and your camera will be level. So that's really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get the instructions open. I'm going to read them really quickly, and then we'll get started with the installation. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. It does even tell you tools that you would need. So it says a pencil, a drill with a 3/16 drill bit, a Phillips screwdriver, and a dusting cloth. Now, if you have anchors of your own that you use around the house, which like you can buy on Amazon. So I actually have these that, again, I just found on Amazon. You don't even need a drill bit. You just need a screwdriver or a screw, a drill with a Phillips head, and you can set the anchor and set the screw. And honestly, while I do appreciate them providing their own stuff, these are definitely a lot stronger. These can hold up to 75 pounds. And while I know the camera don't weigh no 75 pounds, this is my baby that it's gonna be underneath. So I'm just gonna go ahead and overkill it and use these anchors because I do like them a bit more. So let's get going on the install. Remember, only one hand. Wish I had my left hand right now. All right. Okay, so mounting bracket is installed. You don't want to go too hard. I do recommend using a hand screwdriver if you have one. It is plastic, so if you go too tight with a drill, you will break it. But Thankfully, I didn't break mine. I'm speaking from experience on breaking other mounts that were plastic. So that part is done. Let's get to the next step. Okay, so I just double clicked it just to make sure, because it wasn't like a super hard click, but it is there, stable. Just so you guys know, it's not so much a slide into place, it's more of a slide on top and snap. So be careful when you guys are doing that, because I almost just broke it. So you just come over the top, snap it in. Oh, and there's double stick tape behind these, so you can stick them to like any surface. Obviously, Nikki and I, with the trim that we have here, there's a gap, so I'm just going to leave it like that so it looks clean. This does end up underneath baby's crib. So we're still waiting for baby any day now, but we're waiting for baby. So I'm going to leave the cover on the lens to keep that nice and clean. And then this just pops right in, just like this. That's it. So the camera itself, we already went through the unboxing and already went through the installation. Installation, super easy. 3 anchors, 3 screws, everything that you need comes in the box. And then came with a lot of extra of these wire concealers. I actually had plenty more, so it comes with enough to basically, it comes with a couple of elbows. You can elbow either right or left, and then it comes with additional pieces to get you to your outlet. So if you're installing flush on a wall, it's a seamless installation, and you get to tape them down to the wall so that it's nice and flush. But it's plugged in. I'm gonna get everything put back together, and then we're gonna jump on our phone, download the app, and go through all of that. Okay guys, so wrapped up the unboxing, wrapped up the installation. Let's hop on the app and let's take a look at what the app interface looks like. So let me share my screen with you guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so gonna hop into the Nanit app. So right now you're actually seeing me leaning on the crib, but so yeah, you can see here that it's actually a pretty clear view. There's a little bit of a lag, but I mean it's pretty right on the money. It does of course link in with Wi-Fi, and you know, utilizes your Wi-Fi to be able to communicate to your phone. I did go pick up Nikki from work and still was able to log in remotely, which was pretty cool. So you can take a picture here in the far left, so that takes a picture and then you're able to send it to friends or save it. It automatically saves it to your camera roll. You're able to speak into the camera with this microphone button here. You're also able to hear the noises from this room with this little speaker button next to that. And then there's a little light here. So let's turn it on and see what that looks like. I don't see a light. Huh. It says turn on light. Brightness is at 100%. So obviously it has some view history, your activity. There's not going to be anything in here inside, so it tracks you know, our baby with the monitors and everything, and will give us some live data here. And then it gives us some learning opportunities, some tips and tricks on getting her to go to sleep. And then also there's memories. So it is subscription based. There's like 3 different plans. When you're creating your account, it will ask you to create your account and then sign up for a subscription. There's 3 different levels. Each of them obviously going from the base, intermediate, and then advanced, like get all the features kind of thing. Nikki and I just opted for the middle package, which seemed to give you pretty much everything that you need. It'll give you up to 10 users, so 10 people, 10 different phones, 10 different accounts. I created the account first, so I became the primary, but just able to send invites to, you know, to Nikki, to mom, to dad, to mom and mom on Nikki's side. And so, you know, they can tune in whenever they want and take a look at baby and check in on baby when she's sleeping. A little creepy, but they're grandparents, so I'm sure we're going to be doing the same thing. Well, that concludes this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. The installation really was no big deal. Anybody can do it. You got this. It comes with everything that you need in order to install this. Again, with the anchors, if you can get the ones that self-tap, I highly recommend that. That way you're not dealing with any drill bits and hammering and setting the screw into that. It's just an all-in-one deal. And then the installation, again, once you did all that, very easy. The setup on my phone, super easy. I mean, it prompts you, takes you through everything. And then the camera is really high quality. So I'm looking forward to using it with the baby. We'll see you guys around. Oh, if you got any questions, drop them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And then obviously baby's not here yet, so I'll also follow up with some comments of like a follow-up of how it's going, how we're using it, how it's working for us. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Choo!